Okay, we are continuing on. I am doing somewhat of a marathon let's play on my end. Obviously, you are able to watch the videos at your leisure, and I think there's going to be quite a few that are uploaded. And I've pretty much done, what are we up to? I think I have up through 16 uploaded at this point, and have 17 through, which this will be about 22, 23. I'll have to take a look. I've done one day, and I'm doing about 3 or 4 now, right in one session. So anyway, that's not too relevant to you, but just want to let you know that I am at least enjoying this. I'm enjoying just playing along and looking forward to each new edition. I hope you are as well. Anyway, we mastered the bridge, supposedly. Let's see if we can master the archery range, or the target range. Okay, Uhura is not impressed enough to show up and challenge us on this round. And maybe with good reason. Let's bring up the stamina a little bit. If she does not show up, I'm not going to waste your time just chucking spears at... Well, we hit the bullseye, pretty much. So we're in good shape. I don't know if you need to land 3 on them before she comes up and... Okay, well, she is not impressed enough, so this is something we may have to work on. I don't know if we're going to get another challenge for her, or she'll actually let the thing start rolling. I have no idea how this thing works, but... so what I'm going to do is, let's go off to the heart of the world, as I promised a couple videos ago. And let me just pause it right now, and we'll be right back. And we are back. It took me a little while to get through the jungle. We got attacked by flying cobras about 3 times. I actually did fight it once. I considered on pausing it, but I think there's enough of those guys to go around that we can take a little tour through the jungle at some point. I did promise also fighting a leopard man, though, of course, saving beforehand, since we're not supposed to do that. But we are here at what is called the Heart of the World, which is essentially that big tree we saw in the jungle beforehand. When we are on the way out, I will show you what it looks on the overworld map. Doesn't look too impressive, but I'm just going to go... we can actually... get a few things here, and I'm going to stop running, but there's a few things we need. The gem we need for the, is it Sekhmet, I believe is the goddess, her temple, we get that here, and we also get the fruit that we need, which I believe finishes off the requirements for the Dispel Potion, if I am correct. And hopefully we can pick both of those things up. And there's sort of an Arana's piece, if you remember that from the first game, at the top of this tree, very similar to it, and we can actually sleep there safely. Not that it's a huge deal, we can actually sleep in the jungle with a campfire as well, and that doesn't make much of a difference, so... but we'll sleep there. Okay, so this is actually... I actually had a hard time finding this the first time. It sort of just looks like it's part of the tree, and you're supposed to, I guess, know that it is actually more than just a tree. That it is actually a hole in the tree, or a little alcove. Now, this guy circles around. Eventually we have to talk to ourselves, or talk to him, containing us. And I think this thing actually helps you find the magic staff or something. The staff, once you, if you're a wizard, but we are not, so that's not a big deal. And I think you have to talk when it's not flashing. Greet the Guardian. Okay, gem. And she is happy to give us the gem. That's really all we need from them. It gives you some game information and such, but I think we've been able to have enough of that. Hopefully I remember enough about the game and about Sierra and Quest for Glory that I can help you out with that. So we're not going to worry too much about what they have to say. I think the only thing else they have to say is that... is once again how to make the staff, and we can't do that. If you take too many of those gems over here, you actually get, not only will you get bag for honor, I think you actually get killed, and that is, they do not like greedy people, or so they that's not the way to go. Maybe they take your gem away. I don't remember exactly what it was. We're not going to find out, but whatever it was, it's not good. Certainly not for a paladin. I don't think for anyone. So 1 gem per customer. Don't be greedy. And there should be, at the end of here... There we go. Alright, the garden. And it took me forever to find that that other hole. It doesn't really look like it's anything, but... Okay, so... It looks like a nice place, and... The ultimate center of all living things. Just... That's kind of a funny message. This place is, like, well, totally awesome, dude. Indeed it is. I find that the heart of the world happens to be in Tarna, in the jungle somewhere. I guess, tough luck for Shapir and Spielberg and Samaria and Mordavia, I guess. But and those are the other sites of the other games. Anyway, I think what we have to do is go up here, and I think we have to use some of our very precious but necessary pool piece water up on the top over here. And while that happens, well, it is paused. So you have to just skin the piece water there. A few moments later, a new branch appears, and this must be the gift from the heart. You take the gift and place it in your pack. Alright, we don't have to do too much. And there's not really much else here to do. I think you can actually eat some of these leaves at different points, and they actually taste like something that may actually help you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that up. Tastes like spiced tea. Okay, so there's nothing all that important. I don't even know if that helps you too much. That's all you pretty much need from the tree, from this area. And I don't know how I knew to pour that water. Somebody must give you a hint along the way. Obviously, we're not talking to people as extensively as one would do if they were actually exploring for the first time. So, why don't we sleep, and why don't we go back out to the jungle, and I'll show you a few things. So, let's go down for the night, sleep till morning. And we're decent on time, so I'm just going to let that run instead of pausing. And we can see it during the daylight. How about that? So, a brief tour of the heart of the world a little bit better. And for the heart of the world, it looks like it's just some pretty random garden. I think the garden's in a random piece, even in the EGA version. This is always annoying to get out of here. Come on. Okay, sorry about that. The EGA version even looks nicer, and I think also the same can be said for the Irana's. I guess it's also a garden. I don't know, something similar in Quest for Glory 4. It looks a little nicer, and I guess Irana actually was not responsible for this one, so maybe Irana does quality work, and the heart of the world just can't live up to that, unfortunately. Okay, so we're on the way out, and now you can see the heart of the world in all its splendor. But this is kind of what I'm talking about you just show. I mean, it was kind of hard for me the first time to find some of those things, and there's find that one room, that one cavern, and there is a little bit more for the magic user to do. But just, I mean, you're here to, looks nice and everything, but there's 2 things really for most characters to do, and 3 things for another character to do. Maybe the magic users is a little more extensive. I'm not sure what the 3rd task exactly entails. I don't know if I ever did it, or if I did it once, and memory does not serve me well. Alright, we're a little over a minute out before the end of this video, but let's go out here, okay, it's the jungle. So this was the heart of the world, this tree over here. This anthill is actually, I guess, where all the ants come from, but you cannot actually... What is this? Okay, this is probably one of the jokes in the game, but let's take a look at it. It's a good thing to try to close out part of the video with Spielberg Castle, 2 games back and 1 revision over. Obviously a reference to Quest for Glory 1 that takes place in Spielberg, and that there was a revision to a VGA version of the first Quest for Glory game. Alright, so what do we have here? A Wing Cobra. Yeah, let's close that out with a nice battle against the Wing Cobra. I think we'll have enough time. Might go a little over the target, but I think we'll be fine, at least in terms of what YouTube wants. And this is just the same silly thing. I'm just going to watch that health meter pretty well. And, alright. Yeah, I mean, once you start making the hit on him, all you have to do is just pretty much keep swinging, and hopefully I don't talk too soon. But yeah, then you take him down. And so there's the Wing Cobra. He has fallen. And so has... and just as he has collapsed, our time has elapsed. So, sorry about that. But we are done for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.